I finally got some views into North Korea at Yeonmi-jeong, cycling the Pyeonghwa Nuri Bike Path on the DMZ between South and North Korea.
I'm really happy that I went to check out Yeonmi-jeong for sure. If you're traveling here, it's definitely worth it to take a little detour off the Pyeonghwa Nuri Bike Path and come to Ganghwa-do just to check it out. Just to see North Korea, like it's basically those mountains behind me, which is, I don't know, like they're just mountains when it comes down to it. It's cool just to see it with your own eyes. You get the perspective that it's just another place, you know? Personally, I hope one day that we'll be at least able to go between the border. I don't think unification will happen myself. They've grown apart so much in terms of economy and just the way they do things that it'd be really hard for them to work together now. But it would be really good to at least come up with some kind of a peace treaty. Even just to be able to travel between the two countries, and they speak the same language, they eat the same food, like it is Korea, you know? So I really hope that that day comes in my lifetime, and if not, then let's just hope that someday it happens, you know? So I just stopped at this park here, a memorial for the people who fought in the Korean War. It's a pretty cool setup, the kind of guards guarding this outpost, and then I'll show you some more. So 1945, Japan's foreign minister signing the instrument of surrender aboard the battleship Missouri. That's after World War II. Then I'm guessing this is when Korea gained independence from Japan. 1945, US occupation forces in South Korea. 1950, June 25th, the tanks from North Korea stormed into Seoul suddenly. And that's when the war broke out. This is a really good place to just get a nice summary of the Korean War. Yeah, they built this very well with this path going down with all the pictures. You really feel it because of the military fencing, and also the fact that like North Korea is just over there, you know? So yeah, it's a very nice memorial for sure. For those that are interested in the Korean War and want to learn about it, there's a museum in Seoul that's absolutely amazing. One of the best museums I've ever been to. And I strongly recommend going there to learn about the war. So you can see Ganghwa-do down there. That's where I'm crossing to get back onto the mainland to Korea.
Before leaving Ganghwa-do, I found a gate that was part of the wall built to protect against the Mongolian invasion in the mid-13th century. Ganghwa-do is definitely rich in history, and after just scratching the surface of it, I'm excited to head back someday and check it out in more detail.
Oh, the cars are really backed up actually. Nobody on the sidewalk, so I'm passing all of them. Okay, so now we're back on the official Pyeonghwa Nuri Bike Path. There used to be a way to go way up north, kind of to a point where you could see North Korea as well, but the Marines blocked it off, and now the trail changed a lot, so this might be a temporary route, but it looks like it goes to the mountains a little bit, so hoping it's not too steep, because I don't have a lot of energy, and it's about 5:30 right now, so yeah, just keep cycling until I see something good to stay in. Maybe like a pagoda or something like that. We'll just see. Just coming up on one of the campuses to Gimpo University. I'm not sure what they specialize in here, but it's a nice campus for sure. There's a cool bridge up there. The students probably walk along there on dates and stuff like that. 안녕하세요. 네, 카드로 할게요. All right, back on the road. Time to find a place to camp. I've gone about, I think 55 kilometers today, and it's about 58 kilometers to my house right now, so kind of the perfect halfway point. But I'm just gonna need a bathroom for sure, because that's very important for me. I see a bunch of tents down there, so there's like a little water reservoir, and I think people are fishing there, so it's a bathroom right there, I think. Yep. Okay, well this is plan B. Oh, it's beautiful right now with the cherry blossoms and the sun setting like that. Kind of just want to cycle a little bit more and enjoy the scenery. There's kind of spots everywhere, like in this forest I've seen a couple too, but I'm being really greedy right now. Just trying to get the perfect spot right next to a bathroom, so. Oh, it's a nice neighborhood. Seriously, doesn't feel like I'm in Korea at all right now. It's like kind of a blend of Korea and North America. Apparently another water reservoir right over here, so I might check and see. There's a bathroom and oh, there's a pagoda. Wow, it's so quiet right now. I think I hit the jackpot. There's a pagoda here. This set of bathrooms. Oh, I think they're locked though. Oh no, it's open. This is amazing. Even water. Wow. Looks like people have camped here before. There's like burn marks and stuff, but literally couldn't be better than this. Amazing, peaceful view right there. The sun is setting. Great way to finish the ride. I guess I'm gonna get the tent set up and we'll go from there. This is Shinramen. Looks like that. It's everywhere in the world, so if you want to try it, you can definitely get it where you live, no matter where pretty much. And it is my favorite. There's nothing like food outside while camping though. Makes it taste better, especially after like a day of cycling, so. Anyone's craving like mac and cheese or something and they're living in Asia and it's hard to find, sliced cheese and ramen kind of kills that craving for me. So I love putting in a slice of cheese like this. And that is now good to go. Today we're gonna have sero. It's a sugarless soju. I don't know if you can find it in other parts of the world, but this is my favorite soju right now. Totally forgot I had kimchi too, so it's a welcome addition. We'll finish with a shot to end the day, so hope you're all doing well. We'll see you tomorrow. Back on the road. It's about 8:30 a.m. So it took me about 2 hours to get ready and go. It's a very calm and peaceful morning. And it's April 14th, I believe. It's already like warm enough to wear a t-shirt and shorts in the morning, which is amazing. Pyeonghwa Nuri 자전거길. You can see the people working on the farm, getting ready for their day too. They've probably been up for a couple hours already actually. They're tougher than me.
I was now on an inland section, away from the rivers, and it goes through mostly farmland, which is extremely peaceful and beautiful in the mornings. And this is what the majority of Korea looks like, but it tends to get overshadowed by the busy megacities in Seoul and Busan.
These Buddha lanterns are really awesome. They're everywhere right now. Looks like right away there's a temple called Gaeunsa, so I'll go check it out, as long as it's not too much uphill. Of course, every temple in this country seems to be on top of a hill. Seems like they're still maybe working on this one, but incredibly peaceful for sure. Definitely highly recommend going to a Buddhist temple when you come to Korea. They're very, very welcoming to everybody, and just really nice places to check out even if you're not religious.
The deeper I got inland, the more houses and farms there were, especially cattle farms, and amongst them a shrine of Hanjaedang, a scholar from the Joseon Dynasty from the 1400s. It always impresses me the amount of cultural heritage you can find scattered across the Korean countryside when compared to my home country Canada, which is mostly filled with untouched nature, and it really breaks up the cycling trips quite nicely.
I'm loving this right now, for sure. Haeunmao. It's another one of these townhouse villages. They definitely developed here to get people with money to move in. It's a nice spot to live though. Cheonsupo. That's an old school market. This section has been really cool, going through this like farm village. You're kind of just snaking in between all the houses, and it's definitely a lot to look at. Yeah, just look at how peaceful this neighborhood is. It's really, really beautiful. And it's not even that far away from Seoul, and very close to Incheon Airport too. Could not have imagined it, to be honest. Wow, that is cool. You can see the Han River in the distance there. Nice vista, so that's where I'm going next. A little bit hazy today, but still nice out. Woohoo! Now we're going down to the Han River. Just be careful on these tight turns for cars coming the other way. There's probably a lot of people that are coming to Korea and they don't have the time to do like a full-on cycle tour. If you just want to do like a 2-day trip from Seoul, well, first of all, you see North Korea, which is interesting. You see a lot of what the Korean countryside looks like without getting too far away from the city. So there's still like a lot of amenities, like places to stay, places to eat, all that kind of stuff. It still feels like you're in the countryside. So far, I'd really recommend like even just course 1 and 2 of the Pyeonghwa Nuri Bike Path has been really exciting so far. So yeah, just something to consider.
I made it back to the Han River, and from this point on it was mostly smooth sailing along this really nice bike path, and some army facilities mixed in which I couldn't film. And then I was finished course 1 out of 7 bike courses along the DMZ. I tried to get my stamp on the app, but it turns out I had to leave it on the whole time to get credit for the course, so I decided to give up on the stamps here. I started course 2, which I had already ridden a lot of on day 1, so I won't put in too much here, but the whole path on the south side of the Han River looks like this, with really smooth pavement next to the military fence. And there was also a marathon going on, which is fun to see. And then the path goes up to the north side of the Han River by crossing at Haengju-daegyo, which I crossed going the other way on day 1. I'd normally be continuing from course number 3 from here, but I'm a married man, and it was time for my wife Yujin and I to celebrate our anniversary in Seoul before I set out again to finish the rest of the path in one go. On the way home, I saw so many cyclists out riding because it was a Sunday, and also so many tents along the Nanji Han River Park. I've had an absolutely amazing 3 first days riding along the Pyeonghwa Nuri Bike Path, and I can't wait to head out and finish the ride. Thanks so much for watching, happy cycling, and we'll see you soon. 안녕. 안녕.